Even in what some might consider a remote outpost in the landscape of college football, rivalries are everywhere. Travel along I-10 and only 46 miles separate the two schools that will square off today for the right to claim the Silver Spade. Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. It's the New Mexico State Aggies and the UTEP Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Catching up with the UTEP head coach before the game, even though their opponent today is not...
To the air, it's Tracy. And they can't... In the Battle of I-10, they play for a couple of trophies. The Silver Spade, which dates back to 1955, and the Mayor's Cup since 1982. But you know it as the Brass Spittoon.
I'm already confused. I mean, I know this is a rivalry game.
Lots of room to run. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And those are frustrating. Like, those drops really annoy you because those running backs are always asking to be more a part of the game plan. Get the ball more, touch it more. An awesome opportunity in the pass game to make a play, ball right in his hands, and that is a missed opportunity.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Miners will bring the punt team onto the field, and he'd hope to pin him deep. The Miners' offense all set and ready to start the drive. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
First and 10 from their own 24-yard line. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Final play of the quarter coming. Quick give. It's Jones. Gets it across the 30 to the 31. A pickup of 5. That's it for this period. New Mexico State has the lead. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. From the gun. Rolls right. He'll pull it down and run. He is brought down, but man, what a job to find some running room and move the chains. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. And off to Jones. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Every offense wants to be able to run the ball and be physical, especially on first down. And you want to create second and short, third and short, or just get first downs like that run right there.
Got it. At the 35, he's open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. And the Miners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Under pressure. Grabs it in the middle. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down.
And Now, you love to see that from this offense, coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job.
Caught. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. How about the mix of play calls on this drive? 3 runs, 3 passes, and now they're in business.
And just keeping the defense completely off balance. When you think it's a run, it's a...
Touchdown, Niners! The sure hands in the end zone, and he has 6. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jones. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Fires to the wideout. Oh, he had him right down the middle, and it just squirted right through his fingers, and they miss an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Makes the grab.
Yeah, the defense has to be careful with this slot receiver running these drag routes. You can't lose him. If he catches it on the other side and turns up the sideline, he can take it to the house.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Reels it in. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Miners will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He did a great job finding... Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Drops back on 1st down. Release to the back. Incomplete. They fought for it, but it just squirted harmlessly to the ground. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. New set of downs after the completion. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Miners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They're all over him. Pulls it in. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain.
Well, this quarterback is dynamic, and it's because of his speed. You see it in the run game, but also when he decides to extend the play, scramble, and just buy himself time. Defense kick.
Caught, and he's got room. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. The Miners, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stay tight on them. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little pick route, try to get my guy open.
There he goes. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3 ball here before the break. He splits the uprights. They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Hits inside. It's Jones. He's got enough. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down.
Man, man, who says you can't run up the middle anymore, right? Everybody thinks, I got to make big plays. I got to go way out to the left, way out to the right, way out in space. Nope, right down the middle, nice blocking. How about the running back? You could tell the speed, the wheels, does a great job getting down the field, making a huge rushing play.
Well, if you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
8-yard pickup on first down leaves them with second and short. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. This feels like 4-down territory, third and short from the 40. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Finds a tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And the Miners will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. And they'll just down it right there. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Spins away from the defense. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain. They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They got it blocked just enough and a good gain on that run.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Selling the fake. Moves to his right. Trying to make magic on the scramble. At the 20, he's got space. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. Fires into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
If you can't win it all, you might as well try to ruin things for your rival, and that's exactly what we've got working here. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. There's a reason you drag the record books to the recycle bin in a rivalry game. Upsets, and we've got one looming. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. So on 4th down, here comes... UTEP has the ball and the Miner offense ready to go to work. So this hasn't been the most prolific day for them, but boy, would they love to take advantage of getting that turnover right here. Timeout taken here by the Aggies. That'll be their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now, if we can put a few first downs together, we're looking really good.
Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Turns it upfield. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Now the Aggies will use their last timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. This time they'll throw it. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Unleashes one deep. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, UTEP!
And both sides of the ball late in the...
The UTEP offense headed out to the field to start this drive. And now when you have a solid lead like this, Jesse, you find out, can you deliver the knockout punch?
And we're expecting them to come out here and just run the football, bleed the clock, let the big uglies up front get some push and ball security, David. That's premium.
Yes, take care of the football. Don't make any dumb mistakes. Be physical. And listen, if they want...
Makes the catch and he's free. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
I love the play call in this situation. You need one first down to ice the game, so you're just throwing to the sticks, trusting your quarterback to make the right read. In rhythm, they get it done. They're going to walk out of here with a win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best player's hands, telling him to go end this thing, and he does exactly that.
Can the D deny them on second and goal? They'll go to the air. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Man, really good job by this defense staying positive. They gave up a bunch of yards, got down towards the shadow of their own goal line. 2 straight passes, 2 incompletions.
Touchdown, UTEP! UTEP takes home the brass platoon, and we close out another edition of one of the great rivalries in the Southwest. And you know the Aggies are already looking forward to get a chance at payback. That's going to do it for us as the... Glad to have you with us from the Sun Bowl in the West Texas town of El Paso. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. It's the Sam Houston State Bearcats and the UTEP Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollock, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Hey, guys, I caught up with the Miners head coach before the game. They are so excited about how they've been able to prove everybody wrong. What they accomplished last week has pushed them into the conversation, and now...
First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Unloads in the nick of time.
And you've seen this formula work at all levels of football. You pressure the quarterback, his numbers start to drop. He's not as efficient. Nice job by the defense.
Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. Escapes the pressure to his right. Crosses the 30. He's got to lay it. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop it. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
You know, there used to be a time in college football where tight ends were just possession receivers. You'd throw it to him, and they'd go down right away. Not this guy. That was a short throw. And then he shows you the athleticism.
Makes the grab in their space. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got him 1st and goal. The Miners come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to the run, it's Jones. Runs it into the house. Wants to throw one first. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Finds his target. Finds a crease at the 20. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Miners come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Can hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. Right down the boulevard. And now the lead is so they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Fresh setter downs going to the air. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Finds his man in the middle. They'll mark him down at the 17, and that'll be enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from their own 17. Fresh set of downs going up top. Finds a soft spot in the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, and you've seen these curl routes. This is a timing route. Understanding the ball's got to come out of my hand right when he hits the top of that curl. Nice job by the QB finding him. Nice catch.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Miners go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the 1st down. After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. Driven back.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
And the Miners decide to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And now the hit knocks it loose. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. The Miners offense all set and ready to start the drive. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They'll move the tight end. Hand off to Jones. Could not find a hole. This defense clogging up everything. It's 3rd and goal. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to find the end zone. Drops back on first down. Out wide right, it's Campbell. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Miners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll get it up to the 39 before he's run out of bounds, and this offense just patiently, methodically trying to do work. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Picked off. Taking it the other way. And on the interception return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They bring him down, but it'll be first down at the 42. And the Miners want to pick up the tempo.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Timeout taken by the offense is their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. He fires one deep down the right side. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left. Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. The Miners will call on their punt team. And as we work our way toward halftime, timeout on the field. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Got to make the play on 4th. Looking to the big tight end. It's dropped. First play of this drive. Still looking to his right. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Long way to go on 2nd down. They want to throw it. Unloads to the right. Finds a man by himself. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to throw on 1st. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it.
Snags it. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He'll set up to throw. And he will score! Touchdown, UTEP! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down. They'll put the ball in play from just inside their own 40 at the 39. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He's got it.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Second down to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On the move. He's going to run it. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Press center downs going to the air. Finds his man. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. No question they wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. After the 7-yard completion, it's now 2nd and 3. Takes the handoff. It's Barnes. At the 20, he's got space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. And the Miners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection. Trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still...
Got it! Touchdown, UTEP! And the beatdown has ensued. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start. UTEP has the ball, the offense ready to go back to work. So thanks to the defense, they take over, big lead in hand, and an opportunity to run this clock out if they so choose. After the incomplete pass, there is a player down on the field. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. Second and long here. The snap sets up the throw. Moving out to the right. He'll pull it down. Breaks into the open. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away, getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
Extending the play. Got enough space. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Miners. That lead's a little more comfortable now. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Just feeds the running back. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. The Miners will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 6. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalries.
And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. It's the Ole Miss Rebels and the UTEP Miners. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Thanks, guys. Coach Golding told me before the game he has been warning his team all week about this game. Both teams undefeated to start this season, and he believes the difference will be who can execute the best. He believes that his team and his quarterback have the confidence and composure to compete well in this environment. I'll keep you posted on how well they're communicating down here on the field. Guys?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. So UTEP's offense will go to work first. Last time we saw these guys, they came out firing. They were up to any challenge offered by the secondary. Any suggestions on how to prevent that from happening again this week, David?
And it's tough to have that great of a QB and that great of a wide receiver, but you definitely have to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Jam him. Mess up the timing. Their chemistry and timing with this elite QB and elite receiver is really good. Jesse, I got to mess it up somehow.
And you just have to take calculated risks, right? Every defensive coordinator wants to be aggressive, and you want to press him and play press man, but you can only do it a handful of times, because you know in this game, when the quarterback sees that isolated matchup, there is no question he's going to take a shot deep down the